class, I said, draw a monster, give him a name, label the body parts. And my student, Jack Salami, drew this lovely monster.
Oh, no.
I'm testing your innocence right now. So his name, Mike Havig. Mike Havig. So I said, Jack. I said, are you kidding me? Thank you. She gets it. She must be a teacher too. I said, are you freaking kidding me right now? He says, Miss Washburn, I don't know what you see, but I drew a kitty cat. And if you see anything else, you must have a dirty mind. I said, okay, well, there's no color, there's no paragraph, so you're failing this project. Also, same kid, I was teaching the verbs the other day, and he says, some kid asked me, he says, do you live in a small house, do you live in a big house, a two-story, a trailer? And the same kid, Jack, goes, only white trash people live in trailers. So I walked up to him, I said, hey, I didn't tell you what I live. Do you realize you may have just called me white trash? He said, oh, Miss Washburn, how am I going to call you white trash if you ain't even white? So I looked at the class and said, guys, you don't consider me white? And the whole class was like, no. Aren't you from like Colombia or somewhere? I was like, no, Transylvania, Eastern Europe, European, pure-blooded over here. I mean, I get you're failing Spanish, but geography too. A black girl runs up to me. She says, it's okay, Miss Washburn. Trust me, you don't want to be white. I said, okay. So I went home at an identity loss, and I told my husband, I said, honey, the kids don't consider me white. I'm not white. He said, man, these uneducated, what is teaching these kids? What are y'all teaching these kids in school? He was getting so mad. I was like, oh my God, I better shut up because this man may have realized he may have married a non-white woman. And I still didn't have my green card yet. I mean, I needed to stay in this marriage to get my green card. Do not call ICE. I am a citizen now. And, I put in my word for these 22 years of marriage. Okay? So, how's it going, this marriage? Yeah, he's in rehab and I'm in the comedy club. Well, that's my time. Thank you very much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you, adorable guys. Thank you, Leo. All right. So she is going to come up again later, but not do comedy this time. She's going to be coming up, and she is going to be performing in song. At this time, we're going to have our next person come up. It's the keynote speaker, guys. And y'all want to hear, you're talking about networking, getting in the room, and letting that room work for you. You want to hear this next gentleman speak. I know, Michael's taking care of me. He's like, I'm trying to fan you. But you want to hear this next gentleman speak. I met him with Michael. We were up here looking for a venue to host the event and such a couple of months ago. And this gentleman was in the back room doing some of his work. He also does graphics. He does a lot of things. And I'm going to let him come up and talk about it. But Michael and I and Alexis went to the 80 Winery Eatery. If you're in Virginia, you need to check it out.
It's in Virginia Beach, 80-20 Juice Bar.
Juice Bar, yes, they have everything, all kinds of foods. He actually produced a flyer for me to put in my magazine, Swift magazine. So, but I knew exactly I wanted to have him come to this event because a lot of you that are in the room, you're in the music industry. If you're in the music or media industry format, I want y'all to stand up. If you're in the music or media format, I want y'all to stand up. Any form, you do videography, you do photography, you do interviews, you do television, you do comedy and stand-up, you do anything like that, you're in the media industry. Listen, you guys want to hear what this guy has to say because this guy has worked hard for several years to be able to be in the position he is today. And you want to take on the listening of wisdom right here. He's going to tell you how he came to be who he is. His name is Sprague. Doogie Williams. Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston. He's going to talk to us, tell us a little bit about who you are, the history, because I don't even know all the history. He knows all these people, and I'm like, when I found out who he was, I'm like, I need to have him in the room because me as a media personality, magazine, videographer, I do all this stuff with media. I wanted to be able to have you in the room with us because you can talk to us about who you are, all the things that you do, and how you got to where you are because it's hard out here in this industry, right? So make sure you want to get a picture with you before you leave too, or video or something, but we're going to turn the floor over to you for about 10 minutes or so, and you talk to us, okay?
Sure, sweet.
All right.
Anyway, all you music people, all you music people, entertainment media people, I need you to stand up and step away from me a little bit. So the music media people, once again, gonna get y'all to rise. I need you guys to share your information. I'm gonna start with mine. Social media, Sprague, Doogie Williams, on Facebook, on Instagram. So we want you guys to share your information with each other because this is a unity event, so this is how we learn how to get with each other, collaboration with each other. Right now, in today's time, that's definitely needed because we got AI, and AI is trying to take over the game, and we want to make sure that we are associating amongst each other so we can get great things done. So now we're gonna get into me a little bit. I'm Frank Williams, producer, engineer, graphic designer. I do a little bit of everything. Started in the business when I was 18, and I'm just in the right place at the right time. Like, I got invited, but the devil got in the way, So I got to give thanks to the Lord and Savior, first of all, because we had all kinds of wardrobe malfunctions. So we made it here. So it's my first time really doing a speaking event. So, if it's on, I'm a little nervous. No, got to look over there. So I started when I was 18. Got into business, been in the right place at the right time. I was originally going to quit and go back home, but had someone that was in the room and showed me that it ain't always about getting what you want initially, but just being around the right people. So I don't know what your stories are, but sometimes you go to do something. I got one of the brothers in the back room, and we have similar stories with try to get to where we want to be, and it don't always transition that way. But if you keep pushing at it, you can get to where you want. My accolades really go to not only the God, but myself and my brother Teddy Riley, who I work with. So I had a chance to work with Usher, Michael, Whitney, R. Kelly, Whitney, J. Blige, Blackstreet. Things go on and on. People that I work with, and those people really kind of showed me a different thing about myself. I always felt confident as a young person, but when you get in the room with a bunch of professionals, you learn a lot of things. You learn a lot of things about what life has to teach you, what they have to teach you. So you can never overlook, moments when you're with people like that. Michael Jackson taught me that sound isn't just about a 1-2 beat. It's a circle. It's like life. Life is a circle. So things going around. So that's a message that he taught me that helped me as a producer, produce a lot of vocals and things like that. Learn how to hear music differently. And so those things are the value. So you definitely want to pay attention to the people you're around. Learn something. You can always listen. An old dude once told me, he said, you can't listen when you're doing a lot of talking. I don't know if anybody can agree with that.
Yeah.
But if you gap it, you're doing that, and somebody trying to give you good information, you can't hear, you can't process what's going on. So, more listening, and then once you got the information, because everything ain't just where you at that particular time, right? You take that information and you do some research on it, so it fits you. Because everybody's different, everybody's situation is different, how they come across things. So you take that information so that you can learn. I went to school there. Let's see. Until I age right now. So I went back to college in 2010 to get my graduate design degree. And somebody was like, you should go to school for engineering. And I was like, what sense would that make? I already got most of the accolades that people want to get. They go to school. And a lot of people that come to me learn from me. So why would I go to school to get something I already got? And then my mom rang off in my head, boy, you like to do art. You should always do art. You got to wait for your art. So I went back to the art thing. So that's how I got my graphic design degree, which I was already doing, but I thought, of course, like we all did, that I was already nice. You know what I'm saying? But when I went to school, I found out that I didn't know nothing. And so it made me better. I had friends of mine that I wanted to do stuff for. They helped influence me because, you know, when we're trying to get ahead of the game, we're trying to lean on our friends. That's a good places to help us. And sometimes they can't. And I learned that from her, that she worked for a major firm. And I was like, let me do your flyers then. Let me do this, that, and the third. She'd be like, well, they can't use you because, you know, you don't got no business. You know what I'm saying? You ain't certified. So I said, okay, all right, if that's the case. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to get my degree and I'm going to show you I can do everything they think I can't do. So, and doing that, it opened up the doors for me to meet Miss Robin. And my sister, you know, said she works for State Farm. So now I can do those things. And a lot of other major stuff that I do as a graphic designer, which is 80-20 hybrid, you know what I'm saying? I'm like their marketing person. So I'm doing graphics all day long with them. And I'm doing music. So, you know what I'm saying? That opens up the gate to experience and learn things. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take those opportunities, you know what I'm saying, to always learn and always grow, always move forward so that you can, you know, so you can have your life like you want. Because that's the one thing about it. We can always depend on someone else, but we got to put our feet on the ground and we got to learn so that we can, you know, make things happen and we can go forward. So, anybody have any questions as far as like, you know, things that they want to know? Because I can jabber about like, you know, me, you know, working with Michael Jackson, but you know, he's not here. I love my brother, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so sad that he's no longer here. It's things that I wanted to do with him. But you know, we still have people that I still get a chance to work with. The ushers and, you know, saying the Mary J. Blige. Matter of fact, when Ms. Robin came, I was working on a record for her, for the project that she was working on. So I get a chance to still associate with people like that. So if you really people in the room and you're, you know, good at what you do, then sometimes we can collaborate on things. So that's why I say, hey, let's follow the social media. Let's get the social media information out so that we can connect. You know, saying like I said, my brother Tim, I know, you know, he's in the back there with that. We collaborate on some things. And so, you know, he's been in the business a while. He has a lot of accolades as well. So, but yeah, so, you know, so if you have any questions or anything you would like to know before I get out of here.
Okay, what we're gonna do,
So,
you're gonna be staying to the very end. So
Okay.
we wanna make sure you talk to him. Those of you that are in the media industry, you wanna ensure that you make a connection, talk to him, he don't mind staying.
no.
Yes, and we appreciate you coming to share tonight.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
a little bit, one of the things that you said that stands out with me, because everybody knows I'm a person that knows how to work the room, is you said that when somebody told you you can't do something,
Absolutely.
you didn't give up, you went and did something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that's the key, is that no matter what somebody puts in front of your face and they say to you, you're not gonna make it, you know, that skill ain't gonna work for you. He turned around and he made it work for
Oh,
him.
absolutely.
And so that's the key, and that's how he became who he is today. And like he said, I met him at 80-20 because I got in the room and he was doing graphics. So I reached out to him. I said, hey, I want to put 80-20 in my magazine. Can you make the flyer? And he did. So right now in the magazine, 80-20 is in the magazine. So because of him. And you're here tonight,
Because,
yes, because we wanted to hear from you what you had to share with us. And Michael and I thank you so much.
oh, I definitely appreciate being here. Like I
So
said,
can we get a picture? Can Miss Ashante or Miss Jade take a picture of us with him? I don't know where Jade went. Ashante, yeah. Woo, woo.
This is my girl, my Swift Magnesia.
Over to right up, please. That you are in 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
And the great thing is, we got connected with 80/20 because I went to an event last year and met someone that, was the manager at 80/20.
Yes, Theo.
Yes, Theo.
Theodore, yes. All right, so next up, what we're gonna do, I need Alexis Hance in the building. If Alexis Hance is nearby, we have something we're gonna do. I wanna talk for a moment before she comes up. This is something we wanna definitely get footage of.
Bless you, bless you.
For those, if you look over here at the table with the blue table, it's my magazine company. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Swift Magazine and the history of Swift Magazine. Swift Magazine is an international magazine, but also a media company as well. And it all started with a thought. It all started with a vision. I had an idea. I was traveling down the roads, and I was on my way to an event because I'm an actress. So I was on my way to do a stage play production, and I was seeing things, and I'm spiritual, so God speaks to me a lot as I'm on the road. I'm on the highways traveling all the time. And I saw this big transfer truck, and it said Swift, SWIFT, period. And immediately, I'm an acronym woman, and I thought, single women in focus today. Well, I put that thought in the back of my head. How many of you put thoughts in the back of your head and say, I'll get back to it? Right? Yeah. So that happened. So I just kind of pushed it aside, and it kept coming back. I told one of my friends, and I said, I don't know if this is going to be an article, because I'm a writer for several magazines. At that time, I was writing for like 5 different magazines. I said, I don't know if it's going to be an article. I don't know if it's going to be a podcast, because I have a little podcast company, Focus Forward with Robin. I was like, what is it going to be? Well, my friend said, why don't you make it, if you're going to, finally I decided it's going to be a magazine. And she said, why don't you make it successful women in focus today? And I said, that's not what the Holy Spirit gave me. Gave me single women in focus today. I didn't know that it was going to blow up with over 35 writers around the country and become international. Ooh. What if I followed what somebody else said? It might not be what it is today. As I said earlier, my magazine's being represented right now where I'm at my event. It's being represented somewhere else.
When did you launch it?
I launched it at our very first Unity annual networking night. So with that being said, that's the history of the magazine. And I want to, at this time, I want to give acknowledgement because one of our writers, I need Alexis Hance up here, please. One of our writers.
She like,
I don't know where she is, but one of our writers is no longer with us. And he was very special because, Michael,
Yes.
he came to our very first Unity networking night, all the way from Florida.
Yes. And the crazy thing is, he saw, I think he's following you or following me on social media.
Because he's an actor too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, I dropped on, can I come? Like, sure, not a problem.
Yes.
And he showed up.
Yes. So with that being said, he came, he signed up to participate, got in the room. I went and networked with him, talked to him. I said, you are a writer, because he always loved to encourage women. He always loved to speak highly of women. And he always want women to feel that love, right? So I was like, Manny, that's what we call him, author Manny Morales. I said, Manny, why don't you write for my magazine? Because my magazine's for women. So we have men writers, women writers all across the country who write for my magazine, married couples too, single people. And Manny was one of the ones who was a writer for my magazine. And we lost Manny recently.
Yes.
And at this time, I want Alexis to come up. She's going to read the magazines right here. We did a tribute to Manny in our magazine, and she's going to read to you what we did for the tribute to honor the legacy of his life for what he contributed to women.
And we have his family in here as well.
We will be calling it.
Right. Cleo, hey, you want to tell us some jokes?
All right, we can have everyone quiet while Alexis reads this, please. And if his family, if they can come stand up here as well with us.
This is his beautiful daughter and son.
Tribute to Manny Morales, the magic in his words live on. The literary world and the Swift Magazine family are mourning the loss of a radiant voice and contemporary storytelling. Manny Morales, author of Love Is Our Magic and a cherished contributing writer of Swift Magazine. Manny passed away in early 2025, leaving behind a legacy of heartfelt prose, cultural pride, and unwavering belief in the transformative power of love. Manny's writing was more than fiction. It was a reflection of his soul. His outbreak novel, The Love of Our Magic, resonated deeply with readers for its raw emotion, cultural authenticity, and themes. Through the journey, a man torn between the shadows of a former life and the light of a woman's love, Manny gave voice to the complexities of identity, loyalty, and transformations. On his official Facebook page, Manny once wrote, "Follow your dreams, and the universe will make a way for you to get those little things in life that make it worth the struggle." That quote encapsulates, the spirit of a man who never stopped dreaming, even when the road was hard. Born in Philadelphia and raised on Puerto Rican American roots, Manny infused his work with the rhythms of his heritage, urban life, and the tenderness of a heart that has seen both pain and beauty. He wrote with a voice that was both gritty and poetic, unafraid to explore the darker corners of the human experience while always holding space for hope. As we say goodbye to our friend and colleague, we remember Manny, not just for the stories he told, but for the life he lived and the heartfelt connections he made during his time with our magazine. His magic was never just in his words, it was in the way he made us feel seen, heard, and understood. Rest in power, David Cruz, Manny Morales, your magic endures. Woo!
He was amazing, folks. He was amazing.
And we have a gift Michael has. We have a gift also for you to see. It's a portrait of Manny, and it lights up as well. It's a marble. So can somebody get a picture? Go ahead.
3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for coming. All right, so the next, what we're going to thank you, Alexis. And Alexis was personal with him, or with me also. Not only was he a writer for the magazine, they chatted and they talked very often. So I know it's very personal to you. So we had Alexis write a tribute to him in the magazine because of that reason.
And thank you,
Alexis.
thank you.
All right, so next up, what we're going to do is, all right, we have some entrepreneurs and we're about to do our 30-second pitch, all right, of who we are and what we do. So we're going to call up our entrepreneurs in the room. I would like Ms. Paparazzi to come up here. Also, I would like T Rose Media to come up here.
Road.
Somebody hold the camera for T Rose Media. Got it, okay. All right, who else is there? John Black to come up here. I would like Glenda Foster to come up here for Swift Mag Media and Swift Magazine. And the radio station is not able to be here. And who's this one?
Oh, that was Raquel.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is give you guys an opportunity, and Johnny Foster. Give you guys an opportunity to take 30 seconds, okay, to tell. I'm gonna pass the microphone, and I want you to do a 30-second pitch of why people should do business with you. Okay, this is your opportunity. Tell about your brand, how people can reach you, put your website, and all that. If we have any honorees that are in the building as well, and you want to come stand up here, you're going to do that at the time when you get your award, okay? But right now, we're just doing the people that are in the room that are part of our sponsorship, part of the program of Swift Magazine and the Unity Networking Night. So we're going to start with Mr. John Black.
How you doing? I go by DJ Black. I'm from Queens, New York. I live in Baltimore, Maryland. I actually work for Power 97.5 LA, which is a radio station in LA. I was actually at the BET with Teddy Riley and all of them. I'm also a producer. I'm actually producing a single for Lizzo, who actually is a good friend of Keith Sweat, that they have out. And actually, to be real with you, this is just God, because a friend called me and asked me to do this for him. So that shows how God works. He puts you in the right place at the right time to meet the right people at the right time.
How can people get in touch with you?
You can follow me on IG at I am DJ BLAQ. It may, if you have an iPhone, it's going to autocorrect you. It always does, but it's I am DJ BLAQ. My name is a company, is a LLC. So I learned how to get my business, use my name as my business.
And he came, like you said, thanks to Miss Alexis Hance, her bringing him in the room, because we had a DJ, but last minute, you know how things happen, we have change-ups, right? So he came in place, and he came all the way from Baltimore to be here with us tonight. So we appreciate you traveling.
I appreciate y'all having me.
All right, we have another person in the room who's a young entrepreneur. Come over here. If you will take 30 seconds to give your pitch and how people can get in touch with you. And she is actually the daughter of my personal assistant, Alexis Hance, who is a contributing writer for the magazine as well. So we kind of adopted her as a junior professional maximizer and Swift Magazine volunteer.
Hi, my name is Jade. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I previously published my first book called Teddy Bear Nightmares, and I also made customized T-shirts for any ages, pets, anything. I started around when I was 13. I started writing my book, and my mom encouraged me that I should start publishing it because she said that it was really good. So I published it last year, and so far it's been going really well. You can follow me on Instagram at Published by Jazz or Jazzy Creations.
Thank you. And be a little close She mocks me. All right, this next lady we're going to have come up. Let me tell you, when I say it means so much to me, because this is the second person who got in the room by referral, because they couldn't come, so they sent somebody else. And if you look at the jewelry, y'all know the jewelry I'm wearing? It is paparazzi jewelry and accessories, but it's by Miss B, the Bling Diva out of Greenville, South Carolina. I'm an ambassador for her brand. I represent it very well. I wear it everywhere I go. And she couldn't be here this weekend, so she sent someone else that lives in Virginia to represent her own brand. So I'm gonna give her 30 seconds to talk about her business. Ooh, ooh.
Thank you. My name is Kimberly Austin. I'm here in Suffolk. I've been here for 27 years. Yes, Miss B called me and said, would you do this for me? And I said, yes. It's called, it is paparazzi jewelry, but my business is All Lisa Sparkles and Company. You can find me on IG, All Lisa Sparkles and Company. My website, www.allisasparkles.com. It's fashionable, fantabulous jewelry for $8. And you can be anyone that you like to. Anytime, anywhere, any day. Yes, I've been doing this for 9 years and I have been wearing paparazzi jewelry ever since. When I first started, all I had was earrings. But now I may wear a full ensemble. So just come on over to the table and get what you want. You can get a just because gift, a birthday gift, anniversary, or start your Christmas to be blessed.
Okay. All right, thank you so much for showing up tonight. All right, next I have somebody personal that's going to talk about her business, and she's also very partial to me because she is part of my magazine team. She's not only a contributing writer, she is my
I'm your marketing sales director.
Miss Glenda Foster. So talk about that as well as your own brand that you have, and then we're going to let Johnny tell his.
Okay, we're gonna start with Swift Mag. I am so dedicated to Swift Mag because I'm dedicated to women. Because we are left behind sometimes. And whether you're married or single, we have things that we need to do in this world. And I love the vision that Robin has for women. She's putting people on the platform for not just telling your stories, but sharing something that you went through. When I first met Robin, I just wanted to be a writer, but I'm sales by trade. I've been in the sales business for over 35 years. And when I started talking to her, I was like, I really want to write. That's my passion. I want to do this. So we met, we started, and then she said, hey, I need a sales and marketing director. You talk like I need someone to talk in the room. So you can get in touch with us on social media, Robin Shockley. If you want to get your story in the magazine, if you want to donate to the magazine, if you want to advertise in the magazine, get your, like she said before, this is an international magazine. You can get your business all over the world, not just in the United States. So if you want to get your business out there, please get in touch with us and let us know. You can find me on social media at Glenda Dolores Foster on Facebook. I would be happy to speak with you, set up a meeting with you. I don't care where you are. We can do a Zoom call. We can talk over the phone. But invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. That's what you have to do. I read a post today. Only you are standing in the way of your dreams. You the only one that can stop your dreams. And what you saying,
I would say, tell them if they place a business ad, tell them what does that help with me, not just me traveling and being a public speaker, but it's very impactful. What does the business ads do?
We have our magazines and women's shelters. We put them in there free. We're helping women that has been incarcerated or has been suffering from some type of abuse. Just helping them get back on their feet, encouraging them. So you can put a business ad, you can put a full ad, you can advertise. We have all different types of packages that you can do. But please, please, invest in yourself, invest in our community. Women, invest in us. All right?
All right. Hey. Okay. Now, quickly tell about your other brand.
All right. So my husband here, Johnny Foster, we own a restaurant in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Just Spartanburg, South Carolina. J&G restaurant. Just a quick story on how we started our restaurant. My husband, he was the food director at a hospital system. and they wanted him to start, traveling around the country. And, the last place they called him, we were on vacation in Florida, and they said, next week you gotta go to Boston. And he said, I can't go to Boston because I gotta take my grandson to school. So I was telling you, like, I don't want to travel around. I want to be at home with my family. I want to be at home with my wife. So I said, honey, let's start a restaurant. You doing it for somebody anyway. So we got an inside joke that we started our restaurant with a pack of hamburger meat and a pack of buns. And we started that restaurant in 2010, and we're still open through the pandemic. So J&B Restaurant is at 827 Union Street in Spartanburg, South Carolina. No event is too small or too large for us. We do travel. For any catering event, we let you do this one this year. But we do travel, and we love to pour back into our community. We don't only cook food, we help out in our community.
You're jumping
Provide
ahead.
jobs.
You're supposed to be giving this speech during the war.
Okay, I'm gonna let my husband, he say I talk too much, so I'm gonna let him say a few things.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, you were giving your speech for where you get your award. They are very special. They are the power couple, and I'll talk about them when I introduce them with their award, because they're one of our honorees. Next, we have somebody they try.
Hold on. So I like what she was saying about blocking your blessings.
Yeah.
Because that goes for anything in entertainment. Only you can hold yourself back
Yes.
if you don't want to succeed.
Yes, absolutely, Michael. All right, next I have somebody very special in the room, and I have not been able to talk with her in a while. But, you know, like I said earlier, I follow the leading of the Holy Spirit. And when I first had the idea to even have a magazine company, this lady right here was willing to help me. And she let me come to her house. She helped me get some things started. Even though we didn't finish the product, she was part of my roots of the product. And I'm a big believer. It doesn't matter what you go through, even if you don't even talk to the people no more, you still give credit where credit is due. So as I was sitting here thinking about different things and people and such, and one of the people that we're honoring tonight is very close to both of us, which is Pastor David Robinson. You know, I'm like, you know what? Okay, God, I'm gonna be obedient. So when I reached out to Miss Tangi Raceboro and asked her to come, she didn't hesitate. She jumped at it and said, yes, I will be there. And so she came all the way from Gaffney, South Carolina, to bring her media company to air it, because she has a big brand of multiple. She's definitely an example. And so I want to give you a moment to tell about your brand and to tell you thank you for showing up. And it means the world that you're here. I have a little something for you. Robin has always been like my big sister. Big sisters fall out. You know, we hard-headed. Sometimes she have to get on me and sometimes I have to get on her. It's just when I had to get on her, she didn't like it. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. But, you know, I went back and apologized. And sometimes you got to be the bigger person. If you know you wronged somebody, even if you didn't wrong somebody, forgiveness is everything. And I love Robin enough to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And so, yeah, when she called me, I jumped at it. But thank God for David. So I'm Tangi Roseboro. I'm not going to hold you guys long. First of all, I'm so honored that I am a minister of the gospel. Amen. I received my license in 2017. That's more than anything that I can ever do. But God is so good. He's graciously blessed me to be able to have multi-streams of businesses. I'm only going to talk about T-Rose Media because that's what I'm here for. She's a movie director too, and I helped assist one of her movies. Yes, so T-Rose Media started right before COVID. I wanted to do something to bring people together because everybody was hurting, and I had a lot of people passing away. during COVID, and I was like, God, I want to do something to bring people together. And so he gave me movies, stage plays, and different things like that. Never went to school for it, but here I am. Sometimes, like the lady said earlier, you got to be able to invest in yourself. So when they were sending out the stimulus checks, I wasn't blowing minds. I was buying movie equipment. I was buying filming equipment, everything that I could buy, everything that I could learn. And so I started putting to work. My first movie was a mess, but I made it. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to start somewhere. You got to learn somewhere. And so the second movie, Dating a Narcissist, that's the movie that Robin was in. And so now what I do, I write stage plays, produce and direct movies and stage plays. I travel in-state, out-of-state, helping other people to bring their visions to reality. No project is too big, no project is too small. I love giving back. I am reasonable. We can negotiate if it's something that you want to do. I have an upcoming project coming out. It's called Sisterhood Rising because I love women as well. And I'm just excited about what God is doing. I'm just so excited about what God is doing. And so this was an opportunity, Robin, not only for me, but also for my mom and my sister. I was able to bring them with me. Even though they're not here today, I thank God for the opportunity because my mom is really getting old. She's getting forgetful, and I want to cherish every moment that I can with her. So thank you for allowing me to be able to bring her here with me to Virginia.
I got something to say, one more thing as we will speak along to the next person that's up. But I will tell y'all a quick story when I talk about, and this is going to be a book, getting in the room and the room working for you. Several years ago, I was in Atlanta, Georgia. Tangi was hosting an event. It was an awards event she was hosting. I was in Atlanta doing some producing, interviewing, all kinds of stuff with some movie producers and stuff, and I knew I was going to be spending the night. I called Tangi. I said, hey, I understand you're here doing an awards. Do you need help? Do you need help serving? And she's like, well, my mom and my sister, they could use your help with the food. You can do it. I said, and I'm not going to get you to go to Walmart and do this, and I'm not going to get you to go pick this person up, bring them to the awards. And I was like, I got you. So I went and I did all the errands, running around, doing everything behind the scenes. I didn't go to be seen. I was already being seen somewhere else. But I went served. And while I'm serving, Tangi calls me up to the platform. And Tangi says, I got this lady that just recently went through a divorce. I was married for 28 years. I didn't say that earlier. But I was married for 28 years. I'm divorced 7. And the thing is it was really bad. It was a lot of stuff. I worked in the church. I was in the mega church serving. I was in leadership. I was doing all this stuff, but I was hiding secrets and I was living a fake life. And so when I walked out of that marriage and I said, I'm not looking back anymore. I'm getting free and I'm going to be the Robin Freebird. I said, you know what?
Fly like an eagle.
So what I did was I stood up. She gave me the platform like what I got right now. And I told my story briefly within like 3 minutes. And I said I had a mask on and I removed the entire mask, not only just a mask, the whole wardrobe. I stripped it down and I became the Robin Freebird. And I will never go back again. And I said, you know what? When I did that, that landed a woman to follow me on social media for 1 year before she even told to me, before she reached out to me. For a whole year, she followed my social media to see if I was following through with the woman that I said that I was. You never know who is watching you. That woman landed me an acting role in her production where it was in Atlanta, Georgia, and in Florida.
I'm next.
And so with that being said, you never know who is watching you, who you're sitting next to. And I thank Tangi for that opportunity of saying, yes, you can serve. So I thank you, Tangi, for being here. I thank you for giving me the opportunity because that helped elevate me to the position that I am in today to honor other people. All right, Michael's going to introduce our next, and then we have one more. And then we're going to move on to our entertainer for the night again.
So our next guest her name is Elena. And as you can see, she's Miss Nation Universe. And how we connected. There's an event every Tuesday, 11 o'clock, in Zoom that we met on. It's called The Laws of Life. And basically, you just talk about what is your life that you give back to, what you live by. And also, that's how I met Antonio, one of our honorees. But let's get to Elena.
Hello, everybody. Well, you can tell me that I'm looking talk, so you put me in a spot, and I'll tell you, we'll be very fast. Well, my name is Elena Mizunaya. I'm an actress, model. I also show game host. I work with the biggest sport books, DraftKings, FanDuel, Bet Rivers. We make them all. We had NFL players coming to us in the studio, playing, and also a beauty queen. So I have 3 titles. Miss Pennsylvania was last year, then Miss Nation and Miss Nation the first. Just this year, I'm doing
Awesome, awesome. And thank you for coming from, where you come from?
I took Philadelphia.
Woo, she came all the way.
So you're right, absolutely. Well, I want to say one thing for me. Let's rise up to get what we want, what we need, but the most important, that we can help somebody. So
Yes.
when we rise up, we can help a lot more. Let's do that, because everybody got it really good hard in here. I know her very well, and I heard about her, so it's only good people can be around those people.
Yes, yes,
Let's rise
yes.
up.
Yes, and I have to say, last year when I was doing my Christmas donation stuff to give back to the Salvation Army, she donated some money all the way from, like I said, from Philly, just for my cause. So, yeah.
And see, Michael was awarded the Professional Maximizer back in 2021 because of what he does, such as participating with me with this and being my partner. But he does so much more behind the scenes, and such as I do. But we don't care about that. We just want to give back to people. And we talked about, we want to honor people. And so tonight, that's why we're giving people the platform to come up here and talk about their business. Now, what y'all think about this food?
Yes, yes.
Well, we have the chef in the building with us, so come up here.
Chef
If you want to tell us where they can find you here in Virginia if they want to use your services. And if, follow you on social media and tell their friends to follow you.
Hey, I'm so glad that you are eating food. I appreciate you taking your time, one bite at a time. I do appreciate it, all right? But we are located 450 East Washington Street. That's downtown Suffolk, Virginia. All right, we're in the Suffolk. I'm from this side of the bridge, but I'm over on that side serving the folks, okay? So if you, a lot of the food that we make, we didn't make it here today, okay? Our number 1 seller is oxtail.
Yeah.
Yes, it goes and it goes, And we normally be outside, we have our grill, and we have our smoker, so your jerk chicken is done and real fire, okay? Not in the oven, okay? Real fire, all right? So, but I'm originally from St. Croix, United States Virgin Islands, okay? So we what I wanted to do is just a lot of times there's a lot of different islands, right? That we cook different kind of food, okay? So everywhere you go, you're asking what kind of food, where are you from? We just make it work together, okay? But I want to thank my team inside, okay? My team that helped, okay? Woo! My team, I'll be like, okay? That's my daughter, the camera. Hey, come on, quick, man. I got 10 seconds. Come on. 10 seconds, And that's my wife right there, Deborah. Yeah. That's my sister right there. Yeah. All right. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I love that this is a family business. That's important. Can you stand over here and somebody, Ashante, can you get our picture? And Jake?
Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys both. Got to.
Right. One more. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, guys, we are on point. I didn't think we would be, but we are on point with our time. So excited. Now, this next guy, oh my God, I'm so excited to have him in the room with us tonight because he also is from B-More. But I met him way back when at the Guns and Grounds movie premiere. He comes up to me and taps me on the shoulder. I think it was in 2020, or 2021 that I met him. And he taps me on the shoulder and he tells me who he is. And I saw him again at another movie premiere. Then I saw him again at another event. And then it's just like, and we just support each other. And Oliver, you don't follow this guy on social media after he performs. you're crazy. You need to follow him because he will follow you back and he will showcase your brand. He will highlight you because he's always supporting me. He's always supporting the community. And therefore, that's why I support this guy. When I asked him to come to be a part of this event, he said yes, and it meant so much to me. So I'm so grateful to have my very good friend, Marvelous Jay Young in the building.
Before you start, Mr. Calabash, they said, if you want to take home some food, they got boxes back if you got to take home.
Just let me get my food first.
But also about Jay Young, I bet Jay Young had celebrity boxing. And ever since then, we've been cool. You think, bro?
That's my man right here. Give it up for James Embry, y'all. All right, James, you better bring it. How y'all doing? Good. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a song I wrote about my mom. It's not too sad or nothing, so y'all gonna vibe with it. But you gotta believe in yourself like they've been saying all night. You know what I mean? And I said, never mind all them dollars. My mama said I can do it. You feel? Hit me, DJ. How y'all doing this evening? The music sounds so good. It makes me want to do something. You never mind all them dollars. My mama said I can do it. Never mind all them dollars. My mama said I can do it. I'm doing my thing, just look at me now. I know you smiling down on me from up in the clouds. Got a white new whip, more chips and some new gold. Last name was Sanders, something other than the tombstone. Concentration, dedication, a little luck and hope. They hated my motivation, the pin game is dope. On a mission with a vision while the driving up the coast. The family of the hood, summer house with a boat. Marble floor, gold, 6 ever land in the boat. Two account, school account, young boy for the coach. But we want to give them half, all 4 quarters. Tell the town, ring the bell, that's the 4 wall, they can't understand that. Then you don't need a man bringing nothing to the table, you definitely don't feel it. That was mine, I'm down. My mama said I can do it. Never mind all the doubters. My mama said I can do it. I'm doing my thing, just look at me now. I know you smiling down on me from under the clouds. I'm your one and only, never phony, utilize the 85. Fighting over phony Tony, but you kept it credible. You provide, cook, clean, but you work the 9 to 5. Told me, suck it up, young king, ain't no time to cry. You gotta have a hustle these days, just to stay alive. The bar ain't promised to nobody, Mr. Gemini. Let it count your blessings, if you go and do it, do it. Ain't no second guessing, lock it down and screw it to it. Build a foundation, then these clicks for man, bring tired of waiting. Finally got me the brain dead. Always bring the silly with your hands and every day. Sometimes the silly was never ran from it. Never mind all the doubters. My mama said I can do it. Never mind all the doubters. My mama said I can do it. I'm doing my thing, just look at me now. I know you smiling down on me from up in the clouds. I like you, girl. My mama said I could do it. Hold up, DJ, so stay flat, and I appreciate it. Like I said, before you get this next song, you might want to pull out your phone. And you can type in JAY.young.1. Now I'm gonna give y'all a preview of this next song, cause this is my banger right here, okay? When I stick this mic out, all I need y'all to do is say bye. Can y'all do that for me? Bye. I'm gonna give you a test book. She ready. Hey, little mama, is no games this week. We gotta can get you all the things money can. Think I'm playing? Got you saying, boy. I think they ready, DJ. Let's go. Turn me up. What's going on, baby? I see you. I mean, I just gotta ask you a question. Ain't nothing wrong with asking a question, is it? I mean, what? Hey, little mama issue. No games this week. We gotta. No games. Can't get you all the things, my nigga. Think I'm playing, got you saying, boy. Don't be mad when you see me ride. Missing tricks all on them shits up in you. Don't be bitter, get up and get up. I got this steaming, willing beaming love. I feel like a buzzer. I buzzer just a beater. Got her under the cover, sucker on our first meeting. I knew right then that was it for her. So tried to put me on a 3-day lockdown. No commission up, it's the freaking weekend. No time for cuff. Throw your watch in the air, baby. Yeah, your time is up. Don't wanna leave, can't breathe. You got asthma, huh? It's a wreck, that's that. Pump flat like a plasma crush. Hey, little mama is no games this week. We gotta get you all the things money can think I'm playing. Got you saying, boy. Don't be mad when you see me ride. Missing trips all on them shits up in you. Don't be bitter, get a player, get a. I got this steaming, willing beaming love. I got 36 O's and they all want this data. Work my way from Alicia all the way to Keisha. They 500 on my 18 Rex name in my features. I would some, but I gotta run. Call me dirty cheater. Roll up on me wrong. I let you be fajita. Hop in the black limousine. On my way to Caesar. Hit for 30 grand. Oh boy, sweet Jesus. All this dough up in my hand. Make a play once a piece of gold. Hey, little mama, it's no games this week. We got can't get you all the things money can. Think I'm playing, got you saying, boy. Don't be mad when you see me ride. Missing tricks all on the shits up in you. Don't be bitter, can I play again? Got this statement, willing thing and love. Yeah. Thank y'all. Like I said, y'all can follow me on Instagram at jay.young.1 on YouTube at Marvelous James. I'm up to 50,000 subscribers. Y'all gotta get with that. I'm funny too, though. Thank you, bro. Thank you, baby.
Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you. All right, y'all make sure y'all get your picture made with this boy. And he is taking y'all, sorry, but he's still flying. All right. So, and this time I need my partner, Michael, in the room to come up here. Hey guys, I want to tell y'all a story. Back in 2000, y'all know I'm a storyteller. We're about to do the awards for the professional maximizers to honor them and then the Swift magazine. But I want to tell you, back in 2010, I was sitting in my office and I got a phone call from my father, Professor Gary Lee out of Houston, Texas. He owns the Sports Karate Museum. And this is what he said: Robin, I need you to sit down. And I was like, okay. And he says, I need you to have a pen and I need you to have a paper. I need you to write these words. And I said, yes, sir. So I wrote the words, I am a professional maximizer. Back in 2010, I was just going to church. I was just volunteering. I wasn't doing all the things that I'm doing today. I wasn't running all the businesses that I have today. But because he spoke into me those words, I took those words and they started as a seed that became a tree that became an orchard. Okay? You can follow me on all social media at robinshockley.com. You'll be able to know everything that I do. But with that being said, over the years in the martial arts industry, I was giving out awards for professional maximizers, lady maximizers, gentlemen maximizers since 2017. And then I knew it was more in me that I wanted to not just do it with martial artists, I wanted to branch it out because my father is the ultimate martial artist. He's like 10th degree, the highest that you can get. But I wanted to do it outside for people that were just like me, that give back. Can I get everybody's attention, please? This is very important because we're about to do these awards. Okay? We're highlighting the people in the room and honoring them. So please listen up to hear this because this is very important. So when I thought that it was going to be something more than just being a martial artist, but I wanted to honor people that were in the community that do things such as like Michael does behind the scenes, and he gives back and he contributes and he takes up Christmas items and give them to the kids in the community through Salvation Army. People don't know that he does that, but just a few small people in his area. And there's people that are in this room that do little small things that don't get noticed for the little small things that they do. But it's the things that you do that other people are watching you. And they're calling and saying, hey, Michael, hey, Robin, I got somebody I want to nominate for this award because this is what they're doing in the community. And so, Michael, I want to know briefly, why did you want to be such a big part of the Professional Maximizer Awards being launched?
Well, my reason is because I believed in what you was doing, and I wanted to support you and all your endeavors because that's one thing I do. I want to see everybody be successful. I don't care what it is you do in life. If I can make it happen, I'm going to do it.
And I appreciate you being a part because you've helped bring a vision that I had that started as a small seed, that became a tree, that became an orchard because a Professional Maximizer. That's not something so minor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you what a Professional Maximizer is, because some of you don't know. You just see it's an award. This is so much more than just getting an award. A Professional Maximizer is a man or woman on the rise, teaching higher in their personal life as well as career, despite the odds against them. They are a champion in all aspects and chooses to see the best in themselves as well as others. This person chooses to think, believe, achieve goals as is the trailblazer rock for all who connect. They walk in brave and bold identity as they choose to stir community and those close. They are fearless and courageous, making impacts for future generations. This is what a true Professional Maximizer is. And tonight we are celebrating and honoring those in the room. So as we call your name one at a time, you have just a few minutes, like 2 minutes, to say who you are, how people get in touch with you, and what do you do in the community to serve others, okay? So Mike, I'm gonna get you to help me.
No problem. Okay. Let's get this started.
And then after this, we're gonna do the Swift magazine, and I'm gonna have Alexis to help me that. So the first person that we want to call up is gonna be
Jerry Forrest. Now, I met Jerry through watching him on social media, and I saw what he was doing, and I was like, you know what? I knew we were having our event here this year. I said, let me follow this guy and let's connect.
How you doing? My name is Jerry Forrest. I'm not from here. I'm technically from Louisiana, but I've grown up in Newport News, graduated at Woodside. I graduated in North City, so much love. Being here in Newport News, I'm not able to be here a lot, but I'm able to kind of start a program. So, long story short, I have a boxing program with Uptown Newport News. We just launched that earlier this year. We have a grant that we just got for downtown Newport News, so we're launching the boxing program basically downtown Newport News. And if we get this grant, we're going to get a boxing facility at the Dresden site where the fields are. If we do open up that site, we'll be able to basically have the housing boxing and professional athletes to train. Outside of that, as Mike kind of, I guess you could say, came around with for a couple of days, we do a lot in the community that's kind of like unseen. So me, the mayor, vice mayor, a lot of the just delegates, congressmen, we kind of jump from scene to scene. So we do a lot that's basically unseen, I guess you can say, but we're all there together. He was able to come out and see what we do, get a little glimpse of kind of like what we do under the spotlight, you know what I'm saying, to help the city run, help it operate, and help it keep safe. So that's why I was here. That's why I'm maximizing with him. And I'd just like to thank everybody that came out to support him.
We'll be really quick so we can motion along.
All right, in 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Sure.
One more.
You can just stand with the sharp thing. Not from the camera.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Next one,
We got Joey Gomez. And now that Joey is his mother, I was talking about the event and everything, Miss Pamela, and I met his stepfather, and I was talking to her about the purpose of this event and everything, and she said, "Oh my gosh, you need to talk to my son. You need to have him be one of your honorees." And me and Joe, we connected, and I'm glad I did. Thank you, Joe.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Joe Gomez. I'm from Shockley. I have a nonprofit called Distinguished Gentlemen, House of Distinguished Gentlemen. We're trying to build the confidence in the younger youth, bring them out, show them something different. We take them to hockey games, just different stuff to open their mind, just to try to improve the, the growth of them, maybe just sharpen the tool that they already have. So I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate Mike, y'all having me up here. So thank y'all for coming.
How can they follow you? Can you check with the organization?
Organization, HODG.US, and it's on Instagram and Facebook.
Three, 2, 1. Thank you.
Once again, thank you, Joe.
all right, next up, we are going to have Miss Toshia Gray. Woo! Michael, you want to talk about Miss Toshia?
I saw you, girl.
This lady is making a lot of impact in the community, and I'm gonna give her a platform for just a moment to tell about what you're doing to bring change, okay, to this generation.
I don't like speaking much, but from Jersey, but we have a nonprofit called the Great Foundation in Baltimore, where we help the whole community. Everybody wants me to focus on one thing. I refuse. I can't help a kid that's hungry. If their mom can't feed him, I gotta feed her too, right? So we help the whole community. We have clothes, we have shoes, we have diapers, we have wipes, and then we have full events that brings the community out, gives camaraderie, bridges the gap from the youth and the older individuals, and we promote health and wellness. So we have a 5K coming up in September, which is also a fundraiser for back to school. So.
Well, congratulations, and this is why we want to honor you as a professional expert. I will speak that we do need a network, because I have an outreach. It's called Girls Get to For God, and if you purchase my book, I'm doing a little plug out there. If you purchase any of my books over there, that helps me. I'm going to do mission work in Australia, and I haven't raised all my money yet. I need a collaboration with women around the country to tell their story through finding your purpose, through scriptures. But I do with my outreach, Girls Get to For God, we give back to the community. We take up donations of beauty and hygiene items for men and women, and we do outreach events monthly, and I'm partnered with other organizations. So because Alexis is part of my team and she's in Baltimore and I got a couple other people in Baltimore in the building.
In the house.
We definitely need to network with your organization and contribute with Girls Get for God.
We just sent 50 packages to God. Recently.
Amazing, amazing.
All right, awesome. Team collaboration, guys. I'm a big believer. You sow when you want to grow. If you want to become something, I got myself in the room because I sowed, I served, and now look at me today. I give God glory for that. And that's what you ladies doing too. So you go ahead.
All right.
This is yours. Yeah, that's yours.
And 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next we have somebody that's special, came all the way from Florida. Another person that Michael nominated for us to honor with professional maximizing. Go ahead, Michael.
So Antonio Ellison, come on up, man. Come on up. What have you and how things are from the laws of life?
Yeah, shout out to Miss Blanca.
Yes,
The laws of life. She's all about that community connection and networking where she has her show. It comes on in her networking on Tuesdays at noon. Is that right? 11. Yes. All right. So we're going to give you about 30 seconds to tell about who you are and what you do. Okay?
First of all, I give all the glory to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ
Amen.
for this. I do what I do. Well, I'm sorry. My name is Tonio. I am a community activist. I'm also a life coach in South Florida, born and raised as well, in Fort Lauderdale. And just quickly and short, I won't waste too much time, but I do what I do because many of us do not have a voice in our world. Many of us have been muted. Many of us have so many expressions to, render to our world, but we're not allowed to be our true authentic self. And it took me 35 years to finally realize that I am a very expressive, very whimsical individual, and I have so much to give to the world. So I have inspired and catapulted myself to step outside of just the queer community because I felt like I needed to seek validation. And now I realize that my voice and my talents is appreciated in all communities. So now I am in a space right now where I am rendering who I am, my talent, my love, and my service for all communities to inspire in today's generation and also the younger generation and the older generation. So thank you, Robin, Michael, thank you very much because of you guys. You guys are truly the perfect examples that allies does exist in our world. So thank you both.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. And 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Next up, we have somebody that is very special to me personally. I call him my human angel. Because I'm gonna be really quick because I could go all day and I know we're pressed for time, but this guy's pretty special to me. And I waited till there was a moment that I could honor him. And I thought I was gonna wait till Baltimore, but I just could not wait any longer. I would love to have Mr. David Robinson to come up to be honored for the Professional Maximizer Award. Because this man does so much behind the scenes. Not only does he do things for himself, he also does things for me. Y'all, I'll be on the side of the road, my car breaking down, and my phone will ring, and he has no clue. And he'll call me and says, "Hey, Robin, I just called to tell you I'm going to pray for you. Just let me pray for you right now." He always says that. Let me just pray for you right now. And so I call him literally my human angel. I met him actually in Baltimore when I was working. Come to find out, his mama lives like 10 minutes down the road from me in Greenville, South Carolina. So we have become like the best of friends, the greatest friends. He gives me a hard time. He's homey. He prays for me all the time. And sometimes we need that, right? So David, I'm honoring you tonight. Michael and I are honoring you tonight because of what all you do, not just for me, because that's personal, but you do so much on an international level.
Yes, yes,
He's
yes.
going to tell briefly the things that he does in the community and nationally and internationally.
Congratulations.
First of all, I definitely give honor where honor is due. Put God first. Too much given, much is required. All that really matters is what we do for them. All this other stuff, you really can't take with you. But I just want to thank you, Michael, Robin, who I've known for about 4 or 5 years. Really been a good friend. Friends are hard to come by.
Yes, yes, yes.
I was very emotional when Tammy and Robin was here because when you know the history, it's all about bringing unity together. And I thank God for the many hats that He's allowed me to wear. I've served in my community for almost 20 plus years as the president, and just been dedicated to the things that God has blessed me with. I never knew that I would have the opportunity to have my own record label, which is in Atlanta. Thank God for that. Through James Burson, good friend. Just being able to help and serve, and sometimes wearing many hats, but I just thank God for the hats that we lie me, right?
Now, what about your international prayer thing?
Well, the ministry I have before COVID, you can look www.emog.org is my website. It's the ministry that we have done for men for almost close to 30 years. And we've had over 3,000 something men come together. Now, because of COVID, it's international. We have men and women. We are in Africa. Woo! We're in Malaysia. We're in India. And we're also in the Philippines and all across the United States.
Amazing, amazing.
It's not about denomination. It's about unity and coming together. Not on a platform as this, I do appreciate this, but at the end of the day, it's about us coming together to work together. Just imagine if the United States we could work together and not focus on our color. Right. We don't focus on where you're from or how much you make. Our country is so divided because of money and power. Nothing that we can't take with us, but yet, most important is working together in your health. So at the end of the day, I just thank the both of you for giving me this opportunity because I was surprised when you called me. It was Alexis and Robin. And actually, I was on the international prayer line when they called. I thought they were calling in for that, but they called me for this, so I do thank you both. So, God bless.
And just so you know, David has this men's international prayer call for women and men, but he grew up in a group home, guys. So anything's possible. This is a guy you definitely want to connect with. He does a lot of community connections too.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, before we go into the Swift magazine, we got one more award. She already shared a little bit about her brands and what she does in the community. But this time I would love to welcome Glenda and Johnny Foster to the front because they are being honored as professional maximizers. Now, I've had the chance to see them work firsthand behind the scene, you know. I like things being personal. I'm a very personal person. So I like to be able to know who I'm honoring and being hands-on. And that's why I told Michael, when we honor people, I want him to, because I don't know what some of the people he knows, and he don't know some people I know, but I trust his judgment. And he trusts mine. And so This couple are literally a power couple. I look up to them. And when I'm waiting on that man to arrive, I look and see, I want to be like you guys. Because I see how they are in front of the camera and I see how they are behind the camera. Johnny and Glenda Foster, they already said a little bit what they do in the community and giving back, but they do so much more. They support Swift Magazine more than I can even imagine. They support my Girls Get for God outreach more than I can even imagine. Glenda, when I say something to her, she says, you know I got you. That is a team member that you need alongside of you. But not just because she's alongside of me, I'm seeing it firsthand. She's doing it through, and he's doing it through their own community where they live. So I'm going to give her just a moment to tell a little bit, some of the things that you do really quickly. And I appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I do talk a lot. I'm a salesperson. But when I was telling about our restaurant, you know, how we started it, but just how we train our nieces, our nephews, our cousins, our children. We've trained them to go out into the working world. They've all worked for us. We taught them how to work for us first before they went out into the community. And as far as my husband, he's a great master chef, great master chef. Give it up for Johnny. Yeah,
He's cooking something up for me too.
He has cancer patients that aren't able to eat at anybody else's restaurant. He has patients that come in with their families and they say, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, they couldn't eat. They said, bring me to J&G restaurant. So he just has some blessed hands. He's very humble. He told me today, we had an inside joke. I say, babe, you look good with your suit on. He said, yeah, you let me put it on, but you gonna let me pick out my own clothes. But I just want him to say something. We just love people. We love to give back because God has blessed us so much. Even through the pandemic, when some of our peers wasn't able to keep their restaurant open, we were able to last through the pandemic. So we just thank God for all the blessings that he has given. And we cannot continue to be blessed and not give back. So I want John just to say a few words because I do talk a lot. So thank you, Michael. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, just thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Robin. Giving honor to God, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I started out as a dishwasher, and we own 4 locations since then. So, you know, you can look for people that you help to give you some kind of praise, say thank you. You never get it, right? So I'm grateful and thankful for you two. They gave me something to say, man, it's all worthwhile. So thank you two guys, and God bless everybody. And for the young people, whatever you try to do, like I said, I started out as a dishwasher. Whatever it is, you can't achieve it. Just keep God first. He'll lead the way.
That's right. Think it, believe it, achieve it. That's the first goal that Robin knows. Woo, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Awesome.
Thank
I will say this too, Glenda didn't mention this, but her son Brandon died of kidney failure a few years back. And so Glenda followed through with her dream of having a fashion show in honor to give back to the Kidney Foundation. See, these are little things, you know, you people, we don't know what people go through, but they go through it and then they take their pain and make it with purpose. They take their pit and they make it with purpose. And that's another reason why we started you guys. Thank you. All right, so now we're on to the Swift Magazine. I'm awards.
Swift Magazine.
Yes, I need my assistant up here. So you give Alexis a microphone.
Alexis, let's go. Let's go, Alexis. There you go, there you go. Let's go, Alexis.
All right, so I can already say a little bit about the history of Swift Magazine. Michael's going to help give you the awards, and you're going to help me present them, okay? And I'm going to talk. You ain't got to talk, but you're going to help me. Okay, she doesn't like talking, but I'll tell you, she is the best darn assistant you could ask for. Let me tell you. We are here tonight because this woman helped put this thing together. She's very good and she can articulate details, and I'm so thankful for her in my life. She's not only an assistant to me, she's my bestie. She's my ride or die. She knows everything about my life, and she still loves me. You know? I mean, she goes gangster on me sometimes, and she says, "Why you better boss up right now? I'm on the side of the road crying. I can't do this. You know the bad boss you are. You better get yourself together." Anyway, she is so much fun. I love her. When I go to Baltimore to get away, to escape, and not let nobody know what's going on with me, I go straight to her house, and she makes me feel so welcome. So I love you so much. I'm giving you your flowers right now. But we're going to start giving out the awards. And so as I call up your name, I would like for you to come up here and stand. And then we're going to do a group picture with everyone, okay? And we'll just do snapshot pictures as they come, okay? All right, so the first person I'm inviting to come up here to stand with us is somebody that came to me by Community Connections. I was speaking at a women's conference back in, I think it was January. And Alexis, you were there as well. She came down to Georgia, and I was asked to be at a conference. It's called God is in Everything. And this woman purchased the magazine to support. But right after she purchased that magazine to support, I pushed her and said, "You've got a story. You need to talk. You need to share your story." And so she became officially a writer of the magazine, and now she's about to launch her own book. So at this time, I would love for Miss LaTanja Grace to come to the front and receive not only the certificate for an ambassador for Swift Magazine and as a columnist, she also, you come stand right here, she also gets she gets top sales. So when we talk about doing donations, I'm a giver. Remember what I said a few minutes ago? So you want to grow. So anybody that brings me a business ad that's a part of my team, they automatically get a 10% commission, and I give them accolades for that. And so she brought in, we had a contest and everything, and she won the contest by bringing in the top sales for this contest that we did to bring in ads. And like I said, the ads, when you make a purchase, it's just a business card, $25 business card. It helps us with me speaking, traveling, but get these magazines put in women's shelters across the country. So thank you so much for being a part of our team. Next. Okay, we're going to call back up Johnny Foster. He doesn't write for the magazine, but I'm telling you, when I said him and Glenda are a power couple, he's an ambassador. So whenever Glenda goes and helps host events and things like that for me, Johnny goes with her. And he does the behind the scenes, and he talks about the magazine. So you'll come stand over here. You'll stand right there. Thank you so much for being an ambassador for Swift Magazine. And his lovely wife, Miss Glenda Foster, she said earlier, she's not only a columnist writer, she's the marketing and sales director for Swift Magazine. And she also is part of our Swift Mag media team. She actually helps host the events. You know, I try to pull people out of their comfort. So a lot of them say things to me about, you push me. And she does. So I'm standing up here. But the thing is, I see see the potential. If I can find the potential in you, you can find the potential. If I see it, I know you can see it. I just know how to pull it out of you. And so I'm grateful for people that come forth and like Linda, you know, she does so much, but she's part of the Swift Mag Media team. Next, we want to have one of our seasoned writers from day one. She's also one of our great volunteers and ambassadors, Miss Teresa Jones. She's also my double stuff. That's her nickname. She's double stuffed Oreo because it's me, her, and Alexis. And we always have a great time. Next up, okay, this person is not only going to get an award for recognition for being a columnist writer, so she's actually getting an award. So I'm going to give her just a moment to say 30 seconds, okay? This woman is an ambassador, a columnist, a friend, my massage therapist, literally my massage therapist. She, this was not an accident. I was modeling. I'm a model too. I do everything. I'm a curvy girl model. So I was modeling and she was modeling and I didn't remember her. She contacted me. She saw I was by myself on my birthday one year. And she contacted me and she says, I want to give you a free massage, but you'll have to come to my house. Well, she lived like 45 minutes away, but because of who I am, I go anywhere, especially for a free massage. So I went to the massage, got connected with her. This woman is a business entrepreneur. This woman does so much, but she volunteers nonstop for me. She serves me. She's a writer for my magazine. She's a writer with my Girls Outreach. She partners with me with that. And so she's not only receiving recognition as an ambassador, columnist, writer for Keisha Jeter, she also is getting the most supported volunteer for Swift Magazine. So I'm going to give her like 30 seconds if she wants to say something. And she's always donating. She's always donating and giving things away.
This is pushing someone out of their comfort zone. She makes me do so many different things, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity to work with Swift Magazine and the media now. She has me on red carpet. That was out of my comfort zone, but I did it. And I do enjoy volunteering. She does so much for Girls Gifted for God. And I can be a part of that and get my volunteer hours too. This is a wonderful opportunity. And if there are more writers, don't be afraid to pick up that pencil, because I told her, I said, I haven't written anything since college, so it might not be up to par. And she said, we'll work with you. So they're still working with me, so I must have did something right. Thank you again.
And if you're in South Carolina, she does great massaging. She does those pressure points. They're amazing. Just sing because we're going to have a good picture. All right, next we have, oh goodness, this woman here that we have coming up next, she's a Be More girl. She's very special. I'm telling you, she's a mini me, but she's bigger than me. She's tall. Let me tell you, this woman will get in a room and she will work her butt off in that room for you. When I told her that Glenda Foster was going to be having an event and I needed somebody, she jumped on it. She flew all the way down to Baltimore. She came all the way down from Baltimore. She drove. Then she went to Atlanta to represent me also in Atlanta. And now she's here representing us with Swift Mag Media. I want to honor Miss Ashante Williams as an ambassador and a columnist, but she also is getting an award that she didn't know she was getting. She's getting the Best Media Personality Award for Swift Magazine. Oh, you like shy girl. Hi, everybody.
My name is Shockley. First off, everyone,
I'm getting on y'all about this. Y'all not putting your IG tags, your Facebooks. We gotta some community networking. So again, I'm Ashante. I am on TikTok as at Fat Girl, GURL, Gots Moves. And the reason why I say that because I can work, I guarantee I can dance everybody under the table. Guarantee I get down. Again, on IG, that would be Tiara Toy. So that's TIARRA_TORI. And again, I am from Baltimore. I love to meet new people. How can I put it? I grew up myself. I grew up adopted. I grew up in group homes. I've been around. Meeting Miss Robin, actually, like she said, I followed her for like a year. Through a mutual friend and whatnot. And when she posted this opportunity, she like, I need a media host. I went through my own little trials and tribulations. And I was like, Shawnee, I'm ready. I'm sorry, I call myself Shawnee. That's my nickname, childhood nickname. But I was ready to reinvent myself and, get back into that positive insight of, I don't know, like, it's just so much. I've gained weight over the years. I lost my confidence. I did a lot of modeling when I was younger. So this was my opportunity to get up and, make myself known and shake that depression off. We all go through that, and it's hard to recover at times. I'm not gonna say I'm very down, but as long as we keep looking towards the future, holding each other up, taking that next person, sometimes we're down, but we speak life into our friends. And that's what Robin did to me, and that's why I'm here. I'm gonna give her the mic back because I talk too much.
All right, this last person that's here tonight is, y'all, I've already given her flowers, but I said she's my bestie, but I'm telling you, she keeps the magazine in order. She's holding her own award. You presented, okay, you presented, okay, that's for her too, that's her gift, okay. So I am so grateful for her because she has been with me. Let me tell you how I met her. Her cousin is Hollywood movie director Larry Durr of Guns and Grounds. And I was promoting him. I'm his agent, PR agent. And we were doing some stuff at the movie theater, AMC in Baltimore. And you know what got my attention with her? She said, can I help you carry something to the car? She helped carry my stuff for me to the car. And immediately her smile, her happiness, her joy, it just gravitated to me. And I was like, I couldn't let her go. I just fell in love with her. And she became she knows things that I've been through. Trauma things, y'all, trauma things. And she's got me through it because when I went through things with my ex-husband, I didn't have nobody to tell the stuff that I went through behind the scenes in the darkness. I had nobody that I could call and tell that I could trust. So when I went through some things a few years ago, I was like, I got somebody. She was right there every step of the way. On my 50th birthday, y'all, I was by myself in a hotel room because of a situation that happened. And traveling out of town, and she stayed on the phone with me and helped encourage me. And little by little, over the years, she's not only become, my assistant, my best friend. She's my family. She's my sister. Her kids, I love her kids. Her parents are in the building. Her dad and stepmother are in the building. And her aunt is in the building. So I'm just grateful that they came to support her, But I love you, sister, more than life itself. And so I have a little special something for you. So we're going to do a group picture. So everybody.
All right.
Yeah, honey. Do you have all of this in?
Yep.
All right.
3,
I have a signature.
2,
1. I'll do my signature. Funny face. Okay, one more. Now you go first.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Photoshop. Yay, for Swift Magazine! So love you all. Thank you so much. Now I need my business partner back up here with me. Where's he at? We're going to take about a 5-minute break. Don't leave because we got a keynote speaker that is going to knock your socks off. She's got a presentation. You want to hear what she has to say.
And then we got some more surprises, so y'all stay tuned, okay? Go to the tables, network, don't leave. We got some more performances. We got a couple main performances coming up. Y'all, go over here and check, ask questions. See Glenda about the magazine. See Johnny about the magazine. See any of us about the magazine. DJ, kick it up the notch for a few minutes, and then we'll come back.
Hey, just to let y'all know, we got all school is still back
Oh,
there.
yes. And the wine, the alcohol, get you going.
Food. Let's go, let's go. DJ.
Ready to go.
Hey, go to the red carpet. Go to the red carpet, get pictures on the back wall with Shockley that we're interviewing you. Go to the back.
Wow.
Hey, everyone, it's your girl, Robin Shockley. Folks, for a ride home with us, you never know. I'm so excited we are here in Virginia. Unity Annual Networking Night. Networking, guys, it's a great night. I'm saying to everybody that is excited, being a part of this production team, it's great. So make sure you follow me on my YouTube channel, Robin Shockley 3081. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's Robin Shockley, www.robinshockley.com. Back in just a moment. It cut us off. Yeah, okay. So she said, okay, let me announce that. Excuse me, my microphone. Hey guys, this is important. This is important. This is important. We are streaming live right now on the radio. Okay? So tell us the name of the radio that we're on right now.
So I'm a representative also for Trivia's Inspirational Network Broadcast System. It's a national company that's streaming on multiple platforms, including Roku, Apple TV. So she's inviting people to come to the camera right here and speak a little bit about the company, and it will be on TV platforms and radio.
And also, we have T-Rose Media that has a Roku station. She's going to tell how you can follow and watch this on her station. If you were in the room before you leave, make sure you tell people how they can get in touch with you because you're gonna be televised and on radio.
Okay, yeah, so, if you go to the Roku channel and download a Queen Story on Roku, you'll be able to see this amazing, network tonight on TV. It is broadcast international and domestic.
So, any business entrepreneurs, music artists, record labels, anybody in the room, you want to talk about your brand, right here is the microphone, come and access it to talk on the radio, okay? All you gotta do is pick up the microphone and talk about it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's go, people. Just let you know, the party's not open yet. Don't leave. We got more entertainment. We got dancers. We got your not convenient, but we got Ace. 73, 2085, baby. Building 49. He's the headliner, baby. He's the headliner. So look, we need y'all to come or support or watch. I don't care what platform it is. Watch us, baby. Support us. Annual Unity Networking, baby. More show. Woo! And Phil. To the mic, I mean camera, and you sum up the business.
That's what you do, and I'm next.
Right there, right there. Close.
And you stronger. Young and out here. Y'all want to worldwide event. Worldwide event. Thank you.
What's going on? This your boy Marvelous James, aka J Young, JAY.Young.1 on Instagram, J Young on Facebook, and Marvelous James on YouTube. I let you. Shout out to Rocky Shockley, Michael Henry. Yeah, you, baby.
Hey, this is Connor, your Virginia real estate agent and notary. Coming to a minister channel with the future of real estate. Check it out. A lot of content. My Instagram is Renata. It's also HCP Enterprise. Check it out. Yes. You want to add? What are you doing?
It's live. It's streaming live.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. We're about to watch this on here. I am a New York service stand-up, but I'm really singing, and I have two songs. One song thing to do with the other, and it's called My Favorite Story itself. I'm going to be performing one of them tonight. I did follow and still on up. I will be at _Washington. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Thank you. Okay.
Hi, I'm Glenda Foster, co-owner of J&G Restaurant. You can reach us on Facebook at J&G Family Restaurant. We're also on Google at J&G Restaurant. We're at 827 Union Street, Spartanburg, South Carolina. We cater, we do repasses, any type of events that you would like to have. We can do it. Our phone number is 864-285-4040. Again, our address is 827 Union Street, Spartanburg, South Carolina. J&G Family Restaurant. Thank you.
All right, guys, we're having a great night. Behind the scenes, people are networking, talking. It's a great evening. Listen, I want to promote Swift Magazine. You can purchase my magazine now online on Amazon.com. You're going to get two of my books, Catching the Vision to Focus Forward. You also can get Finding Your Purpose through Scriptures, devotional book there. All this is going to help me get to Australia. So help because I'm going over there taking the magazine, networking, and so we would love to have your support. Please, books are for sale, even tonight. We have books over here tonight for sale. So, guys, we're about to start again. I'm about to call everybody in the room. Get that. You want to get in front of the camera? All right, last call for getting in front of the camera. Before we, take it.
No!
Last call.
Get on the
Get on the camera. Yeah. We got people surrounding me. All right, guys, start heading back to your seats, please. You can start heading back to your seats. Robin. Yes. Okay, we got to be quick. She already changed. Okay, we got our speaker next. Then I think she's on the list to dance. Okay. Where's my shoe? No, I have a shoe. Yeah. All right, guys, please start heading back to your seat. We got our next performer coming on. Miss Naya is coming to dance for us. I need everybody back in their seat. Nobody's listening.
Attention, everyone, and we could have you back to your seats. We have our next performer coming to the stage. If everyone could please kindly take a seat and let's quiet the noise. Our next performer is coming to the stage. Woo!
You got it, girl. Okay, everybody find your seat. Come to your seats, everyone, please. Okay, so we're going to have our next performer come up. But before we do that, DJ, I need you to put a little something on for about 30 seconds and then cut it. I got Miss Ashante. She said she could outdance everybody in the building. Let's see if she knows what she's talking about.
Oh.
Uh, 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's go. Up here.
All right, he's bringing something from Baltimore. She thinks she can do it, guys. Let's see if she can do it. I'll give a cheer for her. Cheer for her.
Oh. Who's gonna get there next? Let's see our dancing skills, folks.
She got it. She got it. Whoop, whoop. She comes back. Hey.
People in the house. People in the house. People in the house. People in the house.
You guys, come on.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. People in the house. Here we go. People
All right, we're gonna pause a minute. Get ready, because he's finding something big for her. So this time, all right, we got a presentation, guys. We got a presentation. We had someone, I'm gonna let Alexis announce her. Because Alexis is the one who, yeah, come here. Alexis is the one who brought her to us. All right? We have Miss Akita in the building, and she's our guest speaker. But this woman's doing great things. But Alexis, tell us how you know Miss Akita, and tell us why she's here.
So we connected because she is one of my coworkers, and we get to talking, and she does amazing things. And I just wanted her to come, and Robin said, I need a woman speaker. I was like, I'm gonna hear the person. So, Nikita, are you ready? It's no.
She's ready.
She's got a presentation you're going to share with us, right? And talk into the microphone and come stand in front of the purple camera, okay? The purple, right?
Y'all see me almost sleeping?
I'll get my singing on.
So can you all hear me without the mic?
No.
No?
I'm back here. I can't hear you.
Okay, back where? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a mic kind of gal. But that's okay. But how is this? Is this okay? Yeah. All right, well, let me ask this question really quickly before I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Who's from Baltimore? Woo! So I'm with you. We should have chartered a bus. All this gas that we just wasted, we could have came together.
In unity.
In unity. Right. Yeah. So, together in unity. Okay. So real quick, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. My name is Nikita Lowry. I'm the CEO of Sustainable Life Solutions LLC, and we are the trauma education and resilience building company located in Perry Hall, Maryland. That's what we do. So, before I say anything else, I want to say thank you to the Unity event coordination team, because I'm sure it was a whole bunch behind the scenes stuff that we don't know about that brought everything together like it is. So can we just give it up for them? They've been giving us. Yeah. Okay. So real quick, when people know you as the trauma education and resilience lady, we're a small team of 6. But when people know you as the CEO of a company that specializes in trauma education and resilience building, somehow they think that I have this Teflon skin with rubber bumpers and I stand wide-legged, hands on hips, and challenges and traumas just bounce and slide off of me because I'm in this field, right? Mental health is extremely important to me. So I can tell you that is true, partially. So there are some things that come at me in life and in business that I can allow to slide off. But there's some other things that gut punch me, I have to take a knee, and then I get chin checked, and I have to lay down a little while. I have a real quick short story. I had to dig into my toolbox to come up with this thing that I tell myself when I kind of become discombobulated. It's called find your focus, find your footing. Say that. Find your focus. Find your focus. That is where we are from Baltimore, the majority of us. Find your focus. Find your focus. Find your footing. Yes, Baltimore and everywhere else. South Carolina, just shout it out. Get it out the system.
Miami.
VA, all of that. Miami, everywhere. Okay. So real quick, I want to share a personal story with you because I don't have a lot of time. So on Thursday, I got 2 very different calls. One is a returning client. They are one of our longest standing clients.
They lost their funding about 2 years ago, so they had to end their contract with us. However, on Thursday night, they get a call and say, hey, Sustainable Life Solutions, we got our contract back. We want you and your team to fly back to Alabama and get some work done. And if you're a small business, you know that things like that influence your bottom line like that. It was a Jerry Maguire moment. Y'all know the line. What is it? Show me the money. Thank you. I mean, I know it's an old movie, but come on. But that's how I was feeling. So that's Thursday night. Thursday morning, I get a very different call. And it goes to look something like this. Hi, Miss Lowry. I'm calling from such and such assisted living facility. I am calling to make you aware that we found your grandmother unresponsive. She has been sent via AMBO to such and such hospital. That's all the information we have. You got to follow up with the hospital. This was Thursday morning of this week. So those are two very different phone calls. So Thursday morning, I spent my time in the hospital, kind of wandering around the ER with no answers. I didn't know whether my grandmother was alive or dead or dying, right? So it was really, really challenging for me because nobody had any answers. So I'm asking all the questions that I feel like are right, and nobody has any answers. So when someone finally grabbed me to take me back into the back to see my grandmother, again, nobody told me if she was alive, dead, or dying. On my way back, it became what's called sensory similar. That means it's something that's kind of the same as something that happened to you before, but it's a whole different scenario. Meaning, October of 2024, I lost my mother. She was in ICU, bunch of tubes. I was the only one there with her. So going back to the room with my grandmother, it was sensory similar, but a different person. So I'm praying on my way back, like, Lord, whatever it is, you're going to have to prepare me to see this because it's triggering. Yes, under trauma and resilience, lady, but I got stuff too. So I'm going back there and it's triggering. I see her, I still have no answers. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle of this kind of conundrum where I have this really great call that I have to show up for because this contract needs to be executed soon. I have a team of 6 and bills. Now I have my grandmother and I'm the only active relative in her life. And I got to get this paid. But emotionally, I am all over the place. So real talk, I spent Friday in a puddle of water. Most of Friday, I was crying because I still don't know what's going on with my grandmother. So most of Friday, I'm crying. I got that call Thursday night. That was great. Got the call Thursday morning. Didn't know if my grandmother was alive, dead, or dying. And then I got to come and speak to y'all without making a complete fool of myself. So I'm all over the place. So you all see this right here. Y'all probably thought this was just something fancy. No, this is the part what I want to talk about. Does everybody see this here? Yes. Yeah. So can we all agree that there's a white background, multicolored balls bouncing around? Can we agree with that? Yeah. Can we agree that the background changes from black to white? Wait. Y'all know what I'm saying. It was white first, now it's black. And then the balls are white, right? Yeah. Does everybody see these 3 stationary blue dots? Yeah. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to say again, find your focus. Find your focus. Find your footing. A lot of what we do in our trainings is around neuroscience, so we're going to do some neuroscience stuff real quick. I want you to look at one of those blue dots. Just one. Only one. Look at one of those blue dots. Do you still see the dots when the screen is black? So focus on one of those blue dots. Do not look anywhere else. Like the blue dot is the center of your world right now. Yes, we know that the bouncing balls are changing colors, the scenery is changing colors, and if you are a small business owner, I liken this to competing priorities, whether it's your personal life, your financial life, your business life, whatever it is, but you're still looking at that one blue dot. So every time we are in this kind of conundrum where things are hard and we have all these competing priorities and competing agendas, we kind of run around like a chicken with our head cut off because everything is important at once. Keep looking at that one blue dot. So what you're going to start to realize is that over the course of time, the one blue dot is your center. And keep looking at that one dot. Over the course of a few more seconds, you're going to either start recognizing that the other 2 blue dots are either flickering in and out, fading away altogether, or moving to the outer edges of the screen. Neurologically, your brain is impeccable at preserving energy. So whatever you focus on becomes the priority. Everything else becomes secondary. So say, find your focus, find your footing. So blink a little bit and just look at it as is. You'll see that everything is still there. All of the priorities, everything is still there. Yes? Yes. Did anybody experience the blinking of the dots or the moving of the dots? It takes longer for some than others. Yeah. So here's what I had to do. Because as business owners, we do talk about all the fantastic things, the positive things. But sometimes we neglect to talk about the things that are like emotional struggles. Because being in business is a hard thing. Because you have your family, you have your finances. Some of us are still employees. Some of us have teams. It's a lot going on, and it's a lot that comes with being a business professional. So let me tell you what I had to do. And I'm still kind of going through it now. I got called today that at least told me that my grandmother's stable. Don't know in what condition, but she's stabilized now. So that much I know. That much I know. But here's what I had to do. I had to dig into my bag, and I had to come up with this focal point. Here's my focal point from my favorite book in the whole world. And it goes like this. And God is able to make all grace abound towards you, that you always having all sufficiency in all things may abound unto every good work, which means I can show up with capacity for my grandmother. I can show up with a greater capacity here. I can show up with a greater capacity and in my company because I found my focus. And in finding my focus, I found what? Your footing. My footing. So I pray to God that when life gets tough, you do the same. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing the focus points for us. Awesome. All right, guys, we're moving on to our next step. We got Miss Naya is going to come up, and she's going to perform.
I see a blue dot. Still focus.
So, Miss Naya, you come up. We're going to do the next song now, okay? And then after that, we're going into Miss Cleopatra. Yes. And then we got our showcase of the night, AC3. So, Miss Naya, get up.
Floor is short, girl.
Desperately holding on, place and faith I know. Wait for the day to come. Stuck between mud and stone, finding the way back home. Even when all seems lost. Please don't give up on me. I'm just beginning to find the light. If you could give me one thing, please just give me a little time. Time to carry on, carry on, carry on through this waters. I will carry on. Through the dark light falls on us, I will carry you. Cold with my heart alone, rain sinking in my bones. Days since I've seen the sun.